right, we're back. Again, this is Paul Michael Davis, live at the Gross, here with the one, the only, Andrea Needham. Now, Andrea, first question is, and this, you're on the hot seat, so...
Feels like the hot seat here.
Watch out.
Okay.
All right, so first question is, in 30 seconds, 30 words or less, tell me your life story.
Tell me my life story. Okay, I'm a big sister to two little brothers who I love dearly. I am I'm an optometrist, and we'll talk about that, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Mother to three kids, wife to Michael. I love playing piano. I love playing tennis.
Really?
Those are my hobbies, absolutely.
That is so cool. Now, were you a high school or a college tennis player?
I was high school tennis player, #1 varsity for 4 years.
What? Mm-hmm. No way.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, I love tennis.
Yeah, I do too.
All right, so, I'm sorry, did I cut you off?
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
So the second question we have is, okay, you told us a little bit there about your background.
Okay.
Let's go a little bit more into your background. I mean, high school at Shawnee Mission West.
Yes.
What, like high school and college and leading up to now, to the present, what were your hobbies?
Okay. I played the flute. I actually played 4 different instruments. I played the piano, the flute, so the violin, and the piccolo. And my mom was really funny. She didn't want me to have any instruments after playing all of those that I could follow her around the house with. So I ended up playing the piano most of the time. And I did a lot of piano competitions when I was younger, but I actually was in a jazz band, and that's something that most people don't know about me. I played in a jazz band for about 4 years in high school.
Where at?
At Shawnee Mission West.
Shawnee Mission West?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Cool. Yeah, it was really fun. So I got to learn guitar chords and how to transpose them to the piano.
So out of everything you do, because you are a woman of, wow, you do a lot. So, but what are you best known for? Like if somebody were to describe you, what would they say about you?
Well, I love to get involved in my kids' lives. I like to open up opportunities to them, and that was why we did pageants for Avery this past year. But Avery's expressed an interest in Ella, too, in piano and tennis. And so, yeah, absolutely. I've just been kind of just involved in their activities now, which take up a lot of my time.
That's a lot. All right, so, okay. Now, we kind of started to tiptoe on a little bit, but your profession, what do you do for a career? And, I mean, how did you get started in that profession?
Absolutely. So I kind of took an interesting road with my career choice. I graduated K-State with a degree in journalism and public relations, and I worked in PR for a couple of years, and I enjoyed that. But I had started out as a biology major at K-State, and I always kind of wanted to go back and work in the health field, give back to a community. And so I worked for an optometrist for a number of years before I decided I wanted to go into optometry. I was an optician, I was a technician, and I really loved the work. The work was so much fun, and people were happy. You could really make a difference in their lives.
So technically, I guess, so you are a doctor?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I have never I'm sorry, Dr. Needham. Wow. I'm starting to feel a little, wow. Okay, so, all right, so what was your first big break in that business?
When I graduated, and this is during optometry school, I worked a lot in pediatrics, actually. I worked for a pediatric doctor. And we did a lot of Special Olympics, and I really enjoyed that. We would go to the games, do vision tests. We would go to the National Special Olympics games and do vision tests there, and I really did enjoy that. That's something I'd like to get back into. But
really?
Right after I graduated from optometry school, I worked in a LASIK practice for about 5 years, and I did all the pre- and post-operative care for LASIK. And I was actually asked to be on the optometric advisory board with the company that I worked with, and I would travel around the United States and help other optometrists who did the same thing learn how to really do a great job of pre-testing their patients and making sure that they were a good candidate to have LASIK done, and that they did it in a very efficient way.
That's impressive. I mean, so is there Is there anything that you don't do?
Oh, a whole lot.
All right, so okay. Now tell me this. What? Okay, I'm sure you have a ton of them. But who were some of your best mentors?
Oh boy.
And people that really meant the most to you and
Yeah.
what you do?
I would say in my profession, my mentor was this pediatric doctor I worked for. She was able to help so many kids, and she still travels and writes papers and does a lot of really good work for the whole profession in general. So she'd be my number one mentor. But I always really liked the Miss Americas too out there. I was always a pageant girl at heart.
See, now that is something impressive because a woman that does so much and is just so well-rounded, and to have, to look up to, a lot of people, it's sad to say, but a lot of people talk like pageants and Miss America, and they talk down almost, and it's sad because those women and you as a prime example are so much more than that.
Yeah, there are certainly ones out there that are probably not great, and I think they kind of give pageants a bad name, but then there's others out there where they look at your community involvement and they look at the platforms that you want to hold, and it is nice. Yeah.
Now, now tell me about a specific accomplishment that you've achieved that is something just monumental for you.
Okay. I'd relate that back to my profession, and this was when I was doing my residency at the University of Chicago Hospital. And there was a young man that came in, and he was virtually blind in one eye. He had a condition called keratoconus. And I was actually able to help him see. And we entered that case in a contest of a most challenging contact lens case, and it ended up winning national recognition for what we had done. Yep, absolutely. It was really neat. Yeah, it was neat to be able to help him and to be able to provide him the ability to see things that he hadn't seen before.
So how cool is that? Seeing this guy, not blind,
pretty much,
but having him see his first colors.
Yeah, it was really neat. We ended up using different combinations of contact lenses, a soft lens and a hard lens, and piggybacking those, and the combination really worked well for him. So just being able to provide that kind of service to him was a huge accomplishment to me.
Wow. All right, well, we're going to take another break.
Okay.
Back again with Dr. Andrea. I'm so sorry, Dr. Andrea Needham. I'm like, And this is Paul Michael Davis, and we're at Live at the Gross, and we will see you soon. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Live at the Gross with Dr. Andrea Marie Edgar Needham. She told you about where she worked at, which is an optometrist here in Paola. But it is actually called Eye Care Professionals of Paola. Eye Care Professionals of Paola. And these glasses right here, she is actually a sponsor of the show, Live at the Gross. And so these glasses you see me wearing from time to time. Hopefully every new episode we'll see how it goes. Will be hers, will be of Eye Care Professionals of Paola, which is on the, northwest corner of the square, on the west side. Stop by and see her. Check out all these cool glasses, eyewear, eyeglasses, sunwear, everything. Got everything there for you. They even do optometry. They do everything, anything eyes. They do it. Okay, it's covered. Again, Andrea Needham, Doctor. Good Lord, Andrea Needham of Eye Care Professionals of Paola. Check her out, check her store out, and check these glasses out. These things are styling. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're as goofy looking as me. These things make you look stylish. Paul Michael Davis, Live at the Gross, MCTV, county-based, community focused. Peace.